Thus, out of plastic materials are manufactured countless finished products, from the clothing we wear and the buttons on our clothes, ships, automobiles, airplanes, and railroads. All these and thousands of other items, small and large, that enrich our way of life involve the use of plastic materials of one kind or another. And thousands more are constantly being planned and developed.
Plastics are in the food chain for the dolphin, they're also in our food chain.
Helen and I have spent many hours walking on Westward Ho beach. We've seen so much single-use plastic being left on the shoreline after every tide that we wanted to do something to help. We founded ReFuse and ReUse. The idea was simple. Offer everyday homeware products that allow people to refuse an item made from single-use plastic in favour of an alternative which can be used over and over again. Westward Ho is very active in the plastic free movement. We have the Plastic Free Communities Award from Surface Against Sewage. So for us, it seemed the ideal location for the UK's first Plastic Free Festive Fayre. I hope we can bring the community together to listen to the experiences of others, learn more about what we can do, and show we are committed to continuing the fight against single-use plastic.
I love the fact I'm here because of Andrew. I love the way that Andrew gets people together and gets people driven, gets people to want to do stuff. And then you look what he's done, look at all this. Amazing guy. And you look at the Facebook messages coming in from Secretary of State and Geoffrey Cox, and it's just, yeah, fair play to him. Fair play to him. But it also shows that we care about the sea in the future. My business is based around the sea and surfing. You know, you've got to look after it for future generations. You know, you wouldn't be happy if we passed over a planet that's just destroyed. Basically, water gives us life and we're poisoning everything. It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid.
Plastic pollution is such a problem because it is absolutely everywhere in everybody's lives all around the world. It's pretty much in everything that I'm going to be wearing. Everywhere in this room you see plastic, but for that very reason it's also the part of the solution in that it is in everybody's life, so everybody can do something about it. I think events like this are really, really great, and it is a credit to the community to see all of these various groups to come together and show support for being plastic free.
This sets the tone, the standard for everybody else to emulate across the country. We don't want people to be supporting any more the big manufacturers, those people that are mass producing. I think that everybody that works from home and has a small business and creates something that hasn't got mass-produced plastic in it is definitely the way that we need to be changing our mindset and our lifestyles and supporting those sort of people.
My name's Ellie Jackson. I'm a children's author and I write books about the problem of plastic in our oceans. Hands up who brings a reusable water bottle to school each day. Okay, that's pretty much everyone. Some is old fishing wire. This is how a plastic bottle breaks up over the time. Plastic pollution is a huge problem that we've got in our environment at the moment, and it's one that we can all make a difference in tackling. It's something that's crept up on us over the last few years, and we're not fully really been aware of it until recently. But now that we are aware of it, it's up to us to actually make a difference and everybody to take action.
So I'm Cal Major and I run the Paddle Against Plastic campaign.
There are so many more incredible places out there as well, whether it's the mountains that you love or the forests or, you know, even if it's just the animals, just animals that you love. I think we need to get people connected back to nature, back to the planet, back to our world, which isn't just humans, planet, animals. It's all one thing and we're all connected.
I think this Plastic Free Festive Fayre is an incredible opportunity to gather like-minded people and to demonstrate that Christmas doesn't have to be about waste. It can be done sustainably. Westward Ho cares about its environment and we're doing what we can to help protect it, whether that's reducing our single-use plastic or coming together at events like this to talk about it and to help inspire each other.
So everybody thinks, well, what can I do about recycling? Because, you know, nobody else does it. Well, we'll do our bit. But then people say, but they're not doing it in other countries or in poor countries. That's no excuse. We've got to show the way.
I'm the lead member for waste and recycling in the whole of Torridge. Well, I think it's a tremendous thing, pushing the recycling. In Torridge now, we're recycling to the event of 56% is being recycled, saving every week 100 tonnes of waste going to landfill, which is 9 lorry loads a day. So it's 100 tonnes a day going to landfill, which is no longer going. The efforts that the public have done is absolutely fantastic. I really do. I think our next thing would have to be is really to speak to the fishermen who discard nets willy-nilly, as I call it, into the oceans, and then the small fish, mammals, get tangled in them, and we see the results of that on our beaches.
Inspiring and empowering everyone to do what they can and having an effect on the people around them, whether it's at work or their family or their kids. We need to keep the conversations going and we need to keep talking about it because that is having a massive impact. We are now in a position where we know exactly what is happening and we do have the knowledge. So we're almost the last generation, we're the first generation to know something about it, but we were kind of the last generation to do something about it. So the time is absolutely now.